Alright, welcome back guys. So day 2 is about to start. So we're gonna run our story event. Right, let's go. So gonna deal fire damage 4 times, use limit burst, evil esper, activate 4 or more chain, 7 or more chain. Okay. So this 3 for 1, this 3 for 1. Deal earth and dark damage, okay. So this time we're gonna bring Bavaria, change to Dark Fina. So this will give us all the elements that we need. Let me see, is it the correct one? The family trial, yep, correct. Okay, let's go. 7 or more chain. We have to defeat with magic, so we are bring a Transterra. Right. Bina, I found you! Dearest rivalry, today is the day that we decide the true champion between us. Alright. Not today. Very important operation going on, okay. Operation? Are you hurt? Not that kind of operation. It's laboratory. I am one of the test subjects. Tomorrow I will be undergoing body modification. Okay. Risk our life. Okay. Cannot make any promises. Wouldn't know it will take a year to complete. Wow. Everlasting youth, that will be amazing. Go beyond the limits of humanity. Trying to make someone your rival. Lord brother, Lord sister, I got something around for you. What is this, Sieghard? Of course, telling us anything, we will be listening. I decide to become a soldier of Eldor. Dearest Symbolis, will you not give me your blessing? Sieghard, tonight at midnight you will come to the family parlor. The family parlor, but the room is... No question, Sieghard, you will come. Is that clear? Alright. Okay, let's try fire damage 4 times. Use a limit burst. It's getting late at night, it's almost time. The family parlor, a room that I've never been before. Alright, let's do fire damage.
Thank you for joining us for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius FFBE Fan Festa 2018.
Oh, they are live?
Of the following. In a few minutes from 10 a.m., we will be holding our opening and dev panel Volume 3, Game Design, here on the main stage. Day 2 is full of stage elements that will help you enjoy the game on an even deeper level, so you'll get to hear information exclusive to this event. We'll be starting in just a few minutes at 10 a.m., so please gather around the stage and sit tight.
Alright, so we got like 4 more minutes before they start their live broadcast. So today they will be talking about game design. That will be a very interesting topic for me as a game designer. Alright, there we go. And those battles are tough. Saving my MP. There we go. Okay. Evoke as per no magic. So how you guys doing? Getting any rainbows drop on dailies yet. As for me, still blue. Okay, let's see. Sieghard. My brother and sister were both acting quite odd. What exactly did they summon me? Okay. We need the Esper. Let's do this. Hopefully it's enough to queue.
Thank you for joining us for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius FFBE Fan Festa 2018. Please take note of the following. In just a few minutes, starting from 10 a.m., we'll be holding our opening and dev panel Volume 3 game design. Please gather to watch the main stage. What transpires on the main stage will be streamed on the official Twitch channel for Square Enix. For everyone here today, once again, we ask for your awareness and understanding that there's a chance you may be captured in our photos and videos. Photography, filming, and audio recording of our stage events are permitted. If you do, please feel free to post them on social media and spread the fun. Now please turn your smartphones or other electronic devices to silent mode and sit tight, we're about to start.
Alright, stream will be starting soon. This will be interesting. Man, so many monsters. Okay. This giant. Oh. So they are starting soon.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We ask that you please welcome to the stage your event hosts, Charlie and Click, and your producers, Hirono-san and Fujimoto-san.
Yeah, they are back.
Good morning, everyone!
You're here bright and early.
That's right. So, this is the second morning of FFBE Fan Festa 2018. You guys ready to get day 2 started? Nice, I feel the energy. So we are also still live streaming this on the Square Enix Twitch page. So
Hello, everyone.
on the stream, can I get some hey guys in chat? Hey guys! I'm your MC Clake, and I'm joined with...
I'm also your other MC, Shali, and I'm here very excited to be with everybody on day 2 of our amazing event. Are you guys psyched? Come on, give it up.
Also up here on stage, we have our 2 favorite producers, Hirono-san and Fujimoto-san.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Kei Hirono. I'm a producer of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Please enjoy, continue the hit today. Yeah. I'm a little tired. Sorry. Please give me your passion.
Yeah, please give it up.
Let's give me.
Let's give us that energy.
Yeah,
Yes.
Thank you.
On day 2, still hype
thank
for
you.
more.
I'm Hiroki. I'm producer of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius global version. So thank you for coming to day 2. So continuing from yesterday, we have prepared for a lot of panels and information. Prepare for today as well. And we also have a special announcement today. So please look forward to it.
All right.
And so, search field and obstacle course is very fun too. So if you haven't tried them yet too, so please try it.
Yeah.
So I hope you have a fun today too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we're starting off our second day, and our producers and both Clake and myself were running around all day yesterday. We're all a little bit tired, but how are you feeling, Hinoki-san?
はい、大丈夫です。頑張ります。
I'm just being honest.
I'm okay. I'm gonna try my best today.
まあでもね、頑張ります。今日はちょっと本当にいろいろとありますんで。
Yeah, thank you.
ありますよ。
Yeah, we do have a lot prepared today as well, so I'm really gonna give it my all today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, how about you, Fujimoto-san? How are you feeling today?
まあ本当ね、今日もね朝からたくさん集まってくれたんで、非常に嬉しいですね。
Today too, so many of you have gathered so early in the morning here. I'm really excited and happy.
ね、まあまだこういろいろトライしてないものがある人はさっきも言いましたけど、ぜひトライしてほしいですし、今日もですねパネルがすごいたくさんある予定なので、ぜひこう開発がね作ってる開発の皆さんのこう裏側にね興味がある人はぜひ聞いてください。
So there are a lot of things to try if you haven't, as I just mentioned, and we also have a lot of panels. So if you're interested in kind of the behind the scenes of the development field, then here's your chance to hear a little bit about that.
まあこの機会にね、あそこでカードゲームもありますんで、ぜひもしこの機会にちょっと試してみようという人はぜひ試してみてください。
And we also have our FFTCG over there, so if you haven't given that a try yet, please do.
Ah, the
It
FFTCG.
seems like our producer's in tip-top shape. They may be a little tired, but they've been training, so they're going to be fine there. So I definitely can feel that.
そうですね、エナジーチャージしたくなったら僕はそこにいてちょっとエナジーチャージする。
Yeah, but if I need to charge my energy, I'm going to go over there.
Charging station.
みんなと一緒にね。
Come on over, they say. Come on.
All right, so we do have some housekeeping things to talk to you guys about. So we're only halfway done with our quest logs to get everybody in global, the rewards. So you guys need to go around and find the 4 Moogles, complete your quest log, the 5 quests, and turn those in because that will let us get all the rewards in global. So help each other out, talk to people, make sure you get those done.
Yeah, not only that, but if you clear like the quest, then you get these like cool little stickers that are for FFBE, and you guys know that we don't have that much FFBE merchandise, right? So those stickers are really cool. Just go do it and get yourself a little bit of, like a memory from Festa, and just enjoy yourself because they are really fun. Like Clay and I tried them, I think almost all of them, right? And it was really fun. So you guys should get over there, if not for those special, amazing rewards so that everybody can get them. But one more point that we cannot stress enough is if you haven't claimed your Aurora Fravia by now, you need to do so before 11:59 today because the QR code will expire and you will not be able to claim her after that, all right?
Yeah, so if you need help with your QR code, remember the registration desk is the support desk. Go up there and get help. Like Shali said, you don't want to miss out on that. Go to any of our support staff with the teal hoodies on. They're going to be able to help you as well.
All right, but we have already completed about half of the in-game rewards, as Clegg said earlier, for the show floor activities. Again, they're very fun. Please keep trying them so that we can get the best rewards that we can. Make sure that you're taking pictures with your favorite FFBE characters. Keep trying the card game. I really actually wanted to try the card game, but I haven't been able to make any time to go try it, so I'm kind of sad about that.
That's right, and guys, don't forget about the raid boss. Now, we do have the raid boss already to level 99 because you guys are so good at doing it.
Yeah. Because we did all the
so make sure you're still
whacking.
doing it if you haven't gotten your personal rewards. There's some great tickets in there, along with the boss can D-level. So don't forget about it and have a D-level.
That's right. So make sure that you are keeping up with your raid so that we don't fall behind. But we're already kind of like a little bit ahead of where we're meant to be. So we're in good shape. Let's just not like get lazy now.
That's right. So.
All right. Well, just like yesterday, we have so much more in store for you guys here on the main stage. So please look forward to that.
That's right. So first up, we're going to have our game design dev panel. So that's going to be where they talk about, the game mechanics, like chaining or how units are made, things like that from a statistical standpoint. That's going to be where we start off today, so you don't want to miss out on that.
Yes, and at 11:45, we're going to have activity number 3, which is the battle with the producers. You're all going to be battling it out with them. 3 different games.
All right, that will be
We're
interesting.
going to have at 1:45 our community panel. So do you guys remember those Facebook questions they asked you guys on the FFB thing about what Serena's collab you wanted, what 3-star character you guys wanted? The developers are actually going to listen to what you guys said and tell you guys what they think about it. So that's going to be pretty good there. And then we're going to have an in real life Still Castle Mafikia that's going to be going on. So some of you guys may know that as Item World. But we're going to build an accessory on stage. You guys are going to choose what goes on it, and we're going to get it in game. So that's going to be really fun.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really fun. And then at 3 p.m., we have a very special announcement from the producers that you guys definitely don't want to miss, followed by activity number 4 from 3:30, which is going to be the Rainbow Revenge from Fujimoto-san, okay? And then following Rainbow Revenge is Brave Sketchvius. Are you ready for that?
I've been practicing, okay? Why won't you let it go?
Nobody will let it go.
We'll let it go. Turtle, yeah. I'm better this time, I promise. Then after that, we're having a special dev panel where essentially we ask some of the, you know how we have these special guests up, the people who work for FFBE. We've asked them their opinions on these two producers and something they may not say to their face, so we're going to be able to look into that. How do you guys feel about that? Hirono-san.
はい、ちょっとね、どこまで何を言われるかわかんないんで、今日ちょっと怖いですね。
Well, I
I'm a
don't
little
know.
scared.
Yeah, I don't know how much is going to be said today, but I'm a little scared.
でもね、きっとなんかこういい思い出になるんじゃないかなと思いますけどね。
I think it's gonna make a lot of good memories for us, though.
That's right. I'm very looking forward to this.
Yeah, that's gonna be new. I've never seen. They're the bosses.
They're the bosses.
Nobody
They're
can tell them
employees.
anything. But today, a bunch of people are gonna be like, so that's gonna be interesting to watch. Following all of that at 6:30 p.m., we're going to have our much anticipated live concert, and you know, so much more. So, are you guys hyped for today or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna get right into Dev Panel Volume 3. Did everybody watch the panels yesterday? Number 1 and number 2. We had art and story and lore. Who watched yesterday? Wow, good job, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed them. I'm really going to enjoy this one. I hope you guys do too. But Hirono-san, can you explain it a little bit better?
はい、ですね、また今日も開発の裏側、ビハインドシーンを皆さんにお伝えしたいなというふうに思っておりますし、非常に大事な部分ね、ゲームデザインって言ってますけど、ゲームデザインの部分をしっかり皆さんにお伝えできればと思います。
So today, too, we're going to have a behind-the-scenes look at what goes on in the development area. And game design is a very important part of that, and so we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, thank you so much. And Fujimoto-san, these are going to be people who actually work on the mechanics of the game and the intricacies of it. Can you explain that a bit?
そうですね。やっぱりこのね、ここも昨日もそうなんですけど、普段あまりこう表に出てこないゲームの制作者たちの素顔が見れると思うんで、ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
That's right, and it's quite rare that our guests make an appearance in front of the players, but I think this will kind of give you an idea of what they are like in real life.
All right, well, I think it's about we got started with our panel, but we need to know the theme. What is the theme? Ready?
Yep.
Game.
We are so tired, but very excited at the same time.
Let's introduce our special
Okay.
guest for Dev Panel Volume 3,
Interesting.
Game Design.
All right, please welcome our first guest.
From Square Enix, we have the man in whom Hirono-san places his utmost confidence in. It's FFBE JP Version Operations Producer and Director, Mr. Yutaka Tsugi.
All right.
All right, next, our second guest.
From Square Enix, we have the man in whom Fujimoto-san places his utmost confidence. It's Global Version Director, Iwasaki-san.
Woo, give it up.
Yay!
Hello.
And for our third guest, the irreplaceable pillar of support when it comes to global version of development and crucial part of global version game design. From Gumi Asia, the producer with the development team, Sieghard.
Oh, yeah.
And these are the members that we will be talking with today.
Yeah, so we welcome our fabulous guests on stage. Now we're going to start off by having you guys introduce yourselves. All right, can we start with Sugi-san, please?
Yeah. Hello everybody, nice to meet you. おはようございます。スクエアエニックスの宇津木です。
Good morning, I'm Utsugi from Square Enix.
はい、FFBE のですね、日本版の方で、運営プロデューサー兼ディレクターをやっております。ヒロンさんに次いでですね、もうリリース1ヶ月ぐらい前から入ってもう3年とちょっとぐらいですかね、最高3のメンバーになります。
And I handle the operations producer and director of the Japanese version of FFBE. And alongside Hirono-san, I joined Square Enix about a month before its Japanese release, about 3 years ago. And I'm one of the longest standing members on the development team.
はい、国内版のですね、運営から、アップデート計画からですね、実際の開発現場の指揮まで、ヒロノさんとすり合わせながら、僕を筆頭に動いてもらっている感じです。今日はよろしくお願いします。
So I work with Hirono-san in the overall operations, and I take lead as a principal member of the Japanese domestic version. So I'm looking forward to talking with you today.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, yeah. Next we have Iwasaki-san, please.
Okay. Good morning, and thank you for joining the FFBE Fan Festa. Continuing from yesterday, I'm Hideo Iwasaki, the planner of FFBE Global Version. in Square Enix side, since 2016 August, my usual job is very easy.
Really?
I only check the new game plans reports because they are made by my excellent coworkers and our great developers in Gumi. You think easy so too, right? But today I should talk interesting episode in FFB providing. In this stage, on this stage, can I don't know. Though I tried. I hope to you to enjoy our conversation. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much. And next we have Sieghard.
Good morning. I am Sieghard, the producer of the development team for FFBE Global Version at Gumi Asia in Singapore. And I've joined this project since the release of the game. And I'm very honored to be able to join this year's Fan Fiesta and to get a chance to meet everyone. So I hope you enjoy the panels. Thank you.
Yes, this guy, I saw him before. I just walked beside him.
All right.
僕らもちょっとシートするけど、まだね前の方席があるから、後ろの方にいる人たち、ぜひ
We're
座
going
っ
to take
て
a。seat now, but if people in the back who are standing want to come up near the front, there are still
Don't be
seats
shy.
available.
There's plenty of seats open over here, so if you're standing in the back, you can come even closer. We don't bite. Come on.
Yeah, come
Go
on.
on over. Alrighty.
Alrighty, so thank you guys once again for joining us for Dev Panel Volume 3 Game Design. We're going to get into the mechanics and kind of how the stats on the characters are done and hear from our special guest today.
Yes, and again, we're going to ask our two producers to please comment whenever they feel like doing so, because we're talking about the topic of game design, and we know that they are very opinionated about everything that goes into the world of FFBE. But it sounds like it's going to be a pretty epic discussion with all these fabulous guests that we have here today.
Yeah, exactly. So most people can think of FFBE and think it really feels like a Final Fantasy game. Every character has a bunch of different abilities. The whole flair and the fluff for the character feels like it belongs with the Final Fantasy they came from, along with just the chaining mechanics, the boss mechanics. Just the game overall is a great game to be playing. Most people agree that the mechanic-wise it's really good, but Hirono-san, how did it get to that point?
はい、そうですね。企画の当初に関してはですね、昨日もお伝えしたんですけど、僕一人で企画スタートをして、で開発を一緒にしてくれたエイリムという会社とですね、一緒に作り上げていきました。
So when we started up this project, as I mentioned yesterday, I was all by myself, but I worked with ALIM, the development company, to get a plan together.
はい、でその時にですね、スマートフォンで作るということと、ファイナルファンタジーの RPG を作るということがコアの部分で決まっていました。
And some of the core items that were already decided on was that this game would be on a smartphone and that it would be a Final Fantasy RPG.
その中で大事にしたのが一番最初の企画、昨日も話をしたんですけど、実はこれバトルの部分と、RPG の探索の部分をこのゲームではしっかりと特徴として出そうというところが、僕らの開発の当初の、企画のコアですね。
So the first point, and I kind of briefly touched upon this yesterday as well, but we wanted to make sure that the game had characteristics of battle and elements of the RPG exploration as well.
はい、で今クレイクも言ってくれたようにね、戦略的なバトルが好きだって言ってくれたようにですね、バトルシステムは、かなり何回も作り直して手触りとかですね、あと面白さの部分はスタート時からだいぶ変わってきてるかなと思います。
And Clay mentioned that he liked those strategic battles, but when we were coming up with that, we had to go through a lot of revisions and tweaks, and it ended up changing quite a bit from the beginning.
はい、であとはフィールドマップをですね、スマートフォンでフィールドをちゃんと歩いてちゃんと遊べる RPG っていうのはなかったと思いますけれども、そういった部分はしっかり作り込もうということで、あの辺はですね、本当試作段階でもほぼほぼ作り上げていて、でそれはあんまり当初から変わってないんじゃないかなという、でも操作方法が変わってるかな、遊びやすく触りやすくみたいなところはチューニングをし続けましたね。
Also, for the field map, we wanted to make sure that you can move around on the field map using your smartphone. And so that was kind of the things that we wanted to include from the beginning. That was our thought process. And so that hasn't changed too much from back then. However, we have incorporated tweaks to make it easier to play and direct as well.
はい、まあ当然企画の当初から考えるといろんなものがだいぶね、現在のものとは変わってはいるんですけど、我々のやりたかった骨子の部分に関してはしっかりと実現できているんじゃないかなというふうに思います。
So when we think back to the beginning of the planning stages, there have been a lot of changes, but that said, I think we were able to keep that core element, the core elements that we really wanted to make sure we had.
And Sugi-san, what are your thoughts?
はい、Yes. そうですね、まず本当に、一番最初の開発段階のタイミングからですね、リリースするまでヒロンさんたちがしっかりとゲームの土台となる部分を作ってくれました。
Yes, well, first and foremost, even from the very get-go, Hirono-san and the others sort of constructed the game, and then I continued to build on that, and then fleshing it on, adding the elements to that.
で僕の方は本当にそこにより面白くなるようなですね要素を肉付けしていって構築していったって感じですね。
And then I personally kind of fleshed it out and made it more interesting and more fun.
This is the very hard part
大丈夫かな。はい。
in game design.
でですね、どういったフェーズでですね、このゲームが作られていったのかっていうのをですね、簡単なスライドとですね一緒にご覧いただきながらですね。説明していこうと思いますので、じゃあちょっとそちらに進みましょうか。
So I'd like to explain the process a little bit using visual references, and I prepared some slides for it. So if we could direct the attention to the screen.
これフェーズ1って書いてある。いいのかなこれ。これいいですかね。
いいですよ。
はい、行きましょうか。はい、大きく4つのフェーズがありました。順番にご説明させていただきます。
So there are 4 main phases that I wanted to cover. Right now, I think it says phase 1 already, but yeah, I'll start from phase 1.
はい、フェーズ1、まず本当にリリースした直後の段階ですね。この頃はですね、まあ本当にまだロールの概念が薄かった頃です。各キャラクいいです。はい、各キャラクターのですね、それぞれのユニットらしさというものをまずは大事に作っていきました。
So immediately after release, it was definitely important to have the Final Fantasy characters, and it was something that I was very careful about.
大丈夫かな。はい、ですね、原作も特にもうこの頃からすでにナンバリングから登場している主人公たちや、ユニットたちもいましたので、その人たちとかそのキャラクターたちの、特徴をですねしっかりと出るようにということで作ったのがこのフェーズ1の段階ですね。はい。
So of course, from this in the very beginning stages, we didn't have the concept of roles set up just yet, and then we had Final Fantasy characters that appeared from the numbered titles as like protagonist class, like major characters, and showing up as units as well.
はい。でこの後フェーズ2に移行します。
Right, and then moving on to phase 2.
OK、はい。皆さんご存知かもしれないんですけど、フェーズ2ではですね。オルランドゥが、登場します。すごくこの FFBE にとってですね、起点となる、ユニットになりました。
And then, as you may be aware, Orlando makes his appearance in Phase 2, and then he is a very significant character in this game.
はい、オルランドゥ、何が起点になったかというとですね、このゲームのチェインですね、特にエレメントチェイン
Chaining is the next level of
先
play.
行爆裂波とですね、当時、星3セシルが持っていたエクスカリバーのトラストマスターですね、この組み合わせが非常に強力で、エレメントチェインをもうフルチェインするっていうのがこのキャラクターを起点に始まったというのが、このフェーズ2の一番の特徴になります。
So what makes him so significant is the concept of element chain, with when equipping him with divine ruination and combining it with Excalibur made him extremely powerful, utilizing the 3-star Cecil, and I think that was what made it so characteristic, and it was first introduced in Phase 2.
はい、もうただですね、でこれがですね いろいろ試行錯誤して作ったんですけど、正直ベース、奇跡の産物です。
But we went through a lot of trial and error on this, and I want to say it came out pretty miraculously.
大丈夫ですかね。はい。で、ここからですね、このオルランドゥが登場して、その後同フレームを持ったですね、
I think he mean the frame set to be the chaining combo.
So yeah, from Orlando, we also had Veritas of the Dark, which had the same number of frames, and then we move on to the next phase.
Yeah.
はい。ですね、
is the
成
stats
功爆裂波のフルチェインの後、
breaking
ここからかなり
elemental
ステ
resist
アとかアヤカとかいますけど、ヒーラーやタンクといった、ロールの色がですね非常に強いユニットを投入し始めました。
So after Divine Ruination, we have additional characters. You may see Mysteria and Ayaka on the screen as well, but we also had the different sort of roles more pronounced in these characters as well.
はい、もう画面にも出てますけど、光の戦士はですね投入当時、レアリティを1個上げてからなんですけど、味方をですね全体の物理攻撃からかばうという非常に強力な、アビリティを持ったユニットで、随分とバトルの仕方がすごく大きく変わったと思います。
And then I wanted to bring up an example of the Warrior of Light as the tank. This was something that was very unique. He had the ability to protect all of his allies from physical attacks.
はい、とだんだんとロールを増やしていってですね、ここから、フェーズ4ですねに移行します。
So we added more and more roles to that, and then we move into phase 4.
はい、さらにロールを細分化してですね、全9種類のロールで、この段階では、運用を始めます。
So utilizing the roles, we sort of branched out some more, and the number increased to 9, and then continued progressing from there.
はい、ですね、チェインの系統もですね増えたり、その各チェインの属性をですね、調整していったりとですね、大体この段階でもう今の、現環境の状態が整っている状態になりました。
And so we adjusted and created different chain types as well as elemental types as well. And then I think it kind of evolved to what we have currently.
はい、で今現在はもうユニットを制作する際はですね、意図的にチェインの系統を合わせてあげたり、得意な属性同士を合わせてあげたり、または、まだ誰もいない、なかなかちょっとこれはないんですけど、空いている、ポジションにはめたりとですね、ロールのですねポジションを見ながら、どんどんユニットを、作成開発、調整していっているというのが、今の段階になります。
So nowadays, when we are creating units, we consider things like intentionally creating overlap between the chains, the elements, or looking at roles that still need to be filled and sort of fill in what needs to be filled in, and then adjustments are made based on the different necessities, and then we continue our development and creation from there.
So I'm really glad that chaining worked out, because it is definitely my favorite mechanic of the whole game. I love to chain up and try to get as high as possible. We're creating a unit, though. Do you guys see the design beforehand, before deciding its job and then its abilities and things like that?
はい。基本的にはですね、まずはパラメーターであったり、そのユニットの性能の方向性だったり、アビリティの傾向だったりというのを、決めていきます。
Oh yes, definitely. We do try to decide on like the parameters or the functionality, the ability, and the direction we want to take it first.
はい。で、その決めたですね能力だったり方向性をもとにドット絵の方を発注しています。
And then once we have that sort of direction sort of nailed down, we put in the request for the pixel design.
はい、いいのかな。で、上がってきたですねデザインを見て、たまにそのデザインからインスピレーションを得て、性能の方を調整することもあります。
But yeah, sometimes though we are inspired by design and then work around that element instead.
All
は
right.
いですね。
Oh, okay. So sometimes unplanned abilities are based on the design of the unit as well, which is pretty interesting because it means that, you know, there was some inspiration at the very last minute to take the unit even further than it was planned to before.
Right. I would always assume they would draw the character up and then make the abilities and go on from there.
Yeah, I
But
do
it
too.
looks like there is some back and forth, but at least the parameters, the stats, and maybe even some abilities are made before, then it's drawn and it goes back and forth. Could you talk about that a bit more and how the process is?
じゃあプロセスを
そうですね。はい。はい。じゃあプロセス
性のプロセス。はい。
はい。じゃあ行きましょう。まずはですね、まずはロールですね。先ほど紹介したどのロールにするかというのを決めます。
Okay, then yes. First was decide on the role. Like mentioned earlier, we kind of determine what role we want to fill.
はい。物理アタッカーであればですね、そのチェイン型のアタッカーなのか、フィニッシュ型のアタッカーなのか、まあ最初にあと両手持ちにさせるのか、二刀流にさせるのかっていうのが一番最初の大きい起点になると思います。
And I think we start off definitely, do we want to consider, say for example, if it's an attacker, is it going to be a physical chain attacker? Is it a sort of finishing type of attacker? And then we'll try to decide whether we want it to be dual wielded or double handed.
はい。プロセスはですね、正直細かいところはかなり多岐にわたってしまうのですが、その時のトレンドに乗せるか、まあ、意図的に外してその
Thanks for the subscription, Henry.
等々ですね、まあ、仕込むかですねを決めながら、まあ、ちょっとこの辺がすごく大きい判断材料になりますが、決めて、最初はじゃあまずはこれで作ろうという段階を、終えますね。はい。
And then, of course, honestly speaking, it's a little bit more involved in this process, but that's kind of like the general sort of direction we try to determine. And then another major determining factor is whether we want to stay on the existing trend or we want to sort of skip it and then try to create a basis for a new trend. So I think those are the bigger elements that we want to decide first and then move forward from there.
はい。その後にですね、今現在であればその8ヒット系なのか10ヒット系なのかとか、まあ、どちらのチェイン系統を持たせるかっていうのを決めて、その後、属性を考えます。
And then afterwards, we consider whether the unit will have the mainstream 8-hit type or 4-hit type, 10-hit type, and then we'll try to think of what kind of elemental type it'll have.
はい、ここも同じくですね、幅を広げるために同じ属性にしてあげるのか、意図的に初めてとなる属性を持たせるのかっていうのが、大きな判断材料として、出てきます。
And then at this point, another decision has to be made about do we want to broaden the range of the elemental type that's on trend, or do we want to start a new one, or things like that.
はい。まあ例えばなんですけど、バランスをですね考慮しながら、まあ両手持ちアタッカーで8キット系、まあ絶明鏡系とかですね。はい、あの辺とチェーンが可能なアタッカーならば、2属性付与までにとどめる代わりにすごく、大火力を叩き出せる、まあ、攻撃的なユニットにしてあげようとかですね。どうぞ。
But for example, in order to keep the balance, if we're talking about, say, a double-handed attacker that can do an 8-hit type chain, then we would limit it to having just 2 elemental types.
はい、反面、二刀流はですね片方の、手に持つ武器の属性をですね変えることによって、属性に対応できる幅が非常に、広い、ユニットです。
But with double-handed attackers, you can switch around the weapons that you have in each hand, so it also does allow for a very wide range of sort of attack.
まあそのため、その利点は残しつつなんですけど、非常に強力な基本的には1属性、大幅なダウンを持っている、まあ、中には2属性のユニットもいますが、ですね、属性デバフを持たせてあげるという点と、もう一つ、チェインの倍率ですね、これの上限値をですね国内版の方にはなるのですけど、まだ日本版のみではあるのですけど 500% まで設けることでチェインすれば、火力が叩き出せるという設計にしています。
Excuse me, that was for the dual wield units about the weapons. But again, whenever we're trying to accommodate for that elemental types, we want to simultaneously give the unit a debuff that significantly lowers the resistance against 1s to 2 elements. And on top of that, during an elemental chain, we've set it so that having, and this is for the Japanese version only, but having a type of sort of dual wield mastery allows you to increase that chain multiplier to 500% in that Japanese version. So if you're able to connect the chain, you'll be able to deal major damage, and kind of that's how the gist of how we decide.
はいと大まかではあるのですけど、こんな感じの流れでユニットの方は作っています。はい。
And that's the kind of flow that we create our different units.
この辺のね、今言った最後の方の仕様の方はまだグローバル版にはないんですけど、そのうち来ますんで楽しみに待っててください。
Yeah, and that last part that he just mentioned hasn't arrived yet to global version, but please keep waiting for it because it will.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it because that 500% increase that's a
500.
でもみんなはあれですかね、皆さんのトレンドとしては二刀流系が好きなのか両手持ち系が好きなのかどっちなんですかね。
ちょっと聞いてみたいですね。
So I kind of want to ask you guys, is the trend that you like dual wield or double hand?
Empty hand. Use fist.
Double hand. Cloud, Buster Sword, Mega Weapon.
半分半分ぐらい。
半分半分。まあでその
half.
その辺の意見もちょっと取り入れましょうね。
そうです。
So we'll take that into consideration.
All right, well, that brings us to our next question. We have so many powerful bosses in the world of FFBE. How do you create the strong enemy characters like the bosses?
ボス。はい、最初どんな遊びをさせたいかというところを考えてですね。その遊び要素に適切な強敵が例えば今までのファイナルファンタジーシリーズの中にいれば、そちらを使いますし、なかなかちょっとハマるのがないなということであればその FFBE のオリジナルの強敵ですね、オリジナルデザインで、作ろうというのが最初のステップになります。
To start, we think about what kind of gameplay do we want our users to engage in. And then we look for a strong enemies from the past Final Fantasy series boss. And if there isn't one that doesn't quite fit, then we try to create something that's original to FFBE.
はい、その後はですね、もう敵の行動フローアルゴリズムを考案して、そのアルゴリズムを実際に敵の担当者が、おりますので、実際に、落とし込んで動く状態にしたら、あとはもう時間の許す限りチェックプレイをしています。
And then once we do that, we think of a movement flow algorithm for that enemy. And then, of course, the person handling it will incorporate it into the game using the algorithm as a base. And if time is willing, we'll try to test it and continue to test it as much as we can.
はい、もうあれですね。メンテナンス明けの1時間前までチューニングというのは結構ザラです。
Frequently, we would be testing and making adjustments up to the very last minute, like even during right before maintenance.
はい、そんな感じですね。
はい。
All right, well, I think it's really cool, the fact that we have some of the older Final Fantasy bosses that have become famous over the years for being these kind of like incredible nemesis in the world of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. But, you know, it's nice to have original bosses as well. It gives the game its own flavor. And not only do we have original game bosses for FFBE, but also for FFBE Global, like the Marlboro. Who has beaten Marlboro? Everybody by this point, right?
7 stars.
Right? All right. But are there any points that you take particularly care of in this creation process of the boss?
はい、そうですね。運営コンテンツでどんどんと足していくものですので、直前に出したものと同じ遊びにならないよう、被らないようにっていうのはすごく気をつけています。
Yeah, there is something that I do pay attention to because we are a live operations type of game and we continuously add to it. We make sure that we don't overlap gameplay. We don't want stuff to be duplicate in there.
はい、あとはバランスに関してはある程度その開発内部の指標もあるのですけど、その時実際に出してみてクリアされた数であったりとか、ですね、ユーザーさんの反応というのをですね、ちょっと加味した上で、最終のチューニングに落とし込んでいることがとっても多いです。
Also, frequently, we do have, and this might be from a very developmental perspective, but we do take into consideration, balance-wise, the number of players that had cleared the content, paying attention to user reactions and whatnot as well, and then sort of applying that to when we make our adjustments as well.
ちなみになんか皆さんはこのね強敵でね、なんかファイナルファンタジーシリーズのこの強敵出してほしいみたいなあったりします？
あ、聞きたいですね。
So I would like to ask, does anyone out there have any particular strong enemies from Final Fantasy that you would like to see in the game?
Ruby Dragon!
Interesting to hear.
Which ones?
Ruby Dragon!
Which bosses do you guys want to see in FFBE from Final Fantasy?
What? A weapon?
Omega weapon.
Oh, Ruby weapon, Emerald weapon.
なるほどね。
That'd be cool. Tonberry.
Tonberry.
Ah, Tomberry, stab you, die!
Yeah.
That will be interesting. 3 turns, you then kill him, you'll stab one of your unit.
Yeah.
Gracia.
Ah, from Russia,
11.
Okay.
Nice.
I see. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 11, Barbarossa.
Thank you.
超参考にします。
I will definitely take that into consideration.
I really want to see those bosses in the game, so that'd be awesome. So next, I'd love to hear the process of actually taking the JP units and the bosses and moving them over to global. So could you talk more on that, please?
そうですね。昨日もちょっと話はしましたが、日本版はグローバル版は日本版をベースにはしているんですが、運営はですね、別で行っていて、実際バイナリーもアプリも別になってるんですね。
So I did touch upon this yesterday, but as you might know already, the global version uses the Japanese version as kind of a base. However, the development company for the 2 games are different, and actually the JP version and the global version actually have different binaries.
開発会社は本当同じねグループの会社ではあるんですけれども、実際は別のスタッフが作ってます。
And the development company, although it's within the same group, the staff that works on it is different.
Yeah, I've actually heard about that. But when you do migrate them over, the JP version, the global version can be different sometimes. So can you explain that a little bit better?
そうですね、グローバルはですね、やはり日本版をベースに、開発をしているんですけども、やっぱり運営上はですね、別物として運営をしております。独自の方針で運営をしております。
Yes, so in terms of development, yes, the global version does utilize the Japanese version as a base, but in terms of the live operations part of it, we do have its own sort of unique philosophy.
その中でですね、特にユーザーの皆さんから非常に多い質問が一つあります。
And we actually get quite a lot of questions related to this, and one question in particular is,
それはですね、グローバル版のアビリティはなぜ重ね書きができないのかっていうことですね。
and a lot of that is,
Okay.
how come the abilities are not stackable in the global version?
はい、これはですね、そうですね、これはですね、重ね書きができてしまうとですね、同じトラストマスターをたくさんコレクションしなきゃいけなくなってしまう。そうするとですね、プレイヤーの皆さんは大変苦労することになると僕らは判断をしています。
So if we do allow for these abilities to be stacked, players would need to collect multiple units with the same TMR, which is very trying or very tough for the players, and that's what we've determined.
さらに重ね書きができてしまうと攻撃力とか魔力のですね上限値にすぐに達してしまうというケースがどうしても出てきてしまうんですね。
And if we do allow stacking, the limits for both attack and magic would easily go to the limit, the max.
そうするとユニットの育成パターンが育成がどうしてもパターン化してしまうっていう懸念が僕らの中にはあります。
If that happens, we felt that strengthening the units would become more of like a pattern or very predictable, and we were sort of concerned about that.
グローバル版のユーザーはですね、ユニットの個性をすごく個性的にカスタマイズしたいっていう考 方が多いと僕らは聞いておりますので、そういう意味で重ね掛けができないような仕様にあえてしております。
From what we understand by observing the global version users is that we want the freedom to customize our units and have them very unique. So that's why we decided that we want to intentionally take the route of not allowing for stacking.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It allows the global meta to kind of be a little bit different from the JP side as well, and we get to do customization stuff like we talked about.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the units and bosses, if we can't be stacking those TMRs up, they've got to be adjusted a bit. Could you explain that a little bit more as well?
一つの解決方法としてはですね、まず日本版にないタイプのユニットを制作するっていうことですね。
Well, I think one solution is to create units that are different from the types that are in the Japanese version.
そうですね。加えてデザインなんかは例えばハロウィンであるとか、クリスマスとかルナニューイヤーであるとか、日本だけではなくさまざまなバックグラウンドを持つ人たちのアイデアをベースに開発をしています。
Yes, and on top of that, in terms of the design, we take different holidays, like global holidays, like Halloween or Christmas or the Lunar New Year, and get ideas from people of various backgrounds that's outside of that sort of Japanese thinking and incorporate them into our development.
Right, that sounds pretty challenging, but please keep doing that. We love our holiday units and things like that. But what are your challenges when trying to make each character be unique?
そうですね。まずそのグローバルオリジナルのユニットのパラメータを決めていくときには、今いる既存のキャラクターだけじゃなくてですね、今後登場する予定のユニットの性能に関しても被らないようにっていうふうに、そして長くそのユニットをパーティーの中で参加してもらえるようにっていうのをすごく考えて設定するというのが必要になってきます。
Well, for the global original units parameters, when we're determining those, it's really important to set up those units in a way that prevents their abilities from overlapping or kind of repeating with not only the existing units, but also the units that we have planned for future release. And we also want to set them up and have those settings for those units so that they'll continue to be included and used in parties for a long time in the future.
そういう理由があるので、ユニットの登場時期によっては、ユニットの元ある日本版のユニットをよりも強くするっていう調整が必要だったりするケースもたくさんあります。どうぞ。
So depending on when these units are released, we do have to consider making adjustments to make the unit stronger, for example, than it is in the Japanese version.
そうですね。大体ユニットを出すときに日本版のものから弱くして出すってことは 100% ないです。
And that's true. So when we release units, we pretty much never make them weaker than they were in the JP version.
ただ同時に同じキャラクターが出るっていう時のみ調整をしなくちゃいけないっていうことはあります。
That said, when we release the units at the same time in the Japanese version and the global version, in those situations, we sometimes do need to make adjustments.
これはどうしてもその時のゲームのバランスが日本とグローバルでは違うということと、もう一つはその時のアプリの機能がですね、日本版とグローバル版では違うというこの2つの理由によって全く同じものが同時には出せないということがあります。
And there are two main reasons that we can't release the exact same content in both the Japanese version and the global version. The first reason is that the game balance is different between the two games at any given time. And second of all, the functions in the app are also different at the same time for the two versions.
ただね、このグローバルバージョン2年半ですよね、やっていく中で日本版と同時にやったのってファイナルファンタジー15のノクティスのみだと思います。
That said, for the global version, during this 2.5 years of the global version, the only thing that we did at the same time in both Japanese and global versions is the Final Fantasy 15 Noctis. So that's the only case that happened.
あの時はファイナルファンタジー15の発売というね、非常にメモリアルなタイミングだったので、そういった形にしましたけれども、なかなかそういうことはないというふうなイメージでいただければなと思いますが、メモリアルなタイミングがあったら何かはあるかもしれませんので、その時にはお許しください。
And that was actually a very special occasion. It was kind of to celebrate or commemorate the release of Final Fantasy 15. And so since that was such a special occasion, if there are other special occasions in the future, we hope that you'll please forgive us if anything is different.
そういった調整とかはですね、ここにいるシーハを含む、グローバル版のグミの開発チームが、主に担当はしていますけど、もちろん僕であるとか、それから、私の同僚であるとかが、細かくデータを毎回チェックし、彼らと議論をし、パラメータを決めて、リリースをしています。
Yes, definitely. For those global version-specific items, Shihao here also and his team that works on the global version definitely oversees that and makes sure we're making those adjustments and development. And then I myself, as well as my colleagues, would take a look at the data and analyze it so that we are taking those into consideration as well.
Right, so I never thought about that, but the games being in different aspects of updates of quality of life do affect how they can release certain units, I guess, at the same time. And then on top of the fact, they don't want to break one meta by adding something different, because again, like we talked about, the stacking of TMRs makes a unit completely different when it comes to global.
Yes, it does.
But all of this sounds really hectic and a pretty tight schedule. Can you tell me more about the schedule?
そうですね。もうそれはすごいタイトです。
Yes, well, it actually is very tight.
それに毎回ねやっても好評なっていうわけでもないので、遊んでくださっている皆さんの声を分析してね、いろいろ変更したりとかしています。
And it's not like everything is received 100% positively every single time. So of course there are cases where we need to make changes, and we do that by listening to the voices of all the players.
分析というのはですね、例えばですね、1日にどれだけの人が遊びに来てくれているのか。
So we analyze what we have to change first by figuring out how many people come play the game every day.
2つ目に継続してプレイしてくれている人がどれくらいいるか。
Second, how many players are continuing to keep playing.
で3つ目はどれだけの人がイベントに参加してくれているか。
And third, how many people are participating in the events.
こういったものをね、数字を分析してですね、でその中でその数字が我々運営チームの中で基準が上回っているのか下回っているのかっていうのを、そういったことを分析しているという仕事があります。
So in our operations team, we take that numerical data and we analyze it, and that's a job that's a part of our team.
でただ今のはあくまでも数字の話なので、この数字だけではなくってコミュニティの皆さんの声とかもちゃんと聞いてですね、そういったコミュニティの声も聞き、そして開発メンバーと相談していろいろ決めていくという形になっています。
So on top of those 3 points where we analyze that numerical data, of course we also take into account the voices from the player community, and we also discuss and talk amongst the dev team, and we try to determine how to move forward.
例えばなんですけど、チュートリアルを突破した後、その後も継続してくれる人を増やしたいなと思ってですね、ライトニングをルーキーミッションの最後に設定しました。
So this is just one example, but we wanted more people to keep playing even after they finished playing the tutorial, and so we set it up so that Lightning was the last rookie mission.
ちなみにそのライトニングという星5のねユニットがプレイをすればもらえるというのもグローバル版独自の仕様です。
And just as an aside, it's a global exclusive content that the 5-star Lightning is available through that.
でこれをした結果ですね、チュートリアル突破した後、 プレイしてくれる人の数が 2% 増えたんですね。
And as a result, the number of people who kept playing after completing the tutorial rose by 2%.
たった 2% って思うかもしれないんですけれど、すでにもう3500万人以上の方がプレイしているゲームの中での 2% っていうのは非常に大きな数字になります。
And when you first hear that number, you might think it's just 2%, but when you consider the fact that there are 35 million downloads, 2% of that is a very big number.
Yeah, it's that change was incredible. Not only for new players, but it allowed people maybe that didn't have Lightning to get her 7-star, or even work towards the STMR, which is really powerful, and that was really good. But now we're moving into something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about the translations with Sieghard. You guys have to translate the story, the equipment, the bubbles chat that you guys talk on Quest, everything from abilities, everything in the game you guys got to go through. So it sounds pretty crazy.
That is correct. FFBE World is a fusion of different FF series and collaborations that comes together into a single game. Therefore, translation is a very intensive process. Basically, what happens in the localization flow is that after we receive the Japan binary, we will proceed to prepare the necessary formats that will be compatible with the global version of the game, so that the translators can start to work on the story, enemies, units, equipments, art banners, etc. into 6 languages. And that is a very time-consuming task. And on top of that, we need to make preparations to reflect them into each of the different languages. So this is just an example of one of the many translation-related tasks that we need to do in regards to localization for FFBE.
Nice. So with all of those things, he listed off so many, with so many different languages, you got to run into some problems. What ends up happening?
Let's see, there are many factors that we need to take into consideration during translation, such as the different tone of speech between the genders, maintaining the consistency with the original IP, figuring out the best way to present and maintain the character's personality. So I believe the localization team faces quite a challenge over there.
Yeah, and again, you did mention 6 different languages with all of these different aspects going on. How do you take on that task? Like, how do you conquer that?
Well, actually, the Japan version was not built to support multi-language, so we had to make a lot of changes before localization can take place. So, for example, we had to extract the original text that comes in different formats, depending on where it is used in the game, such as the story, into text files that the translators can work on, and so that we can create our own system to be able to repack and load the text into the game for each of the respective language.
Gotcha. To make that process easier, why don't they just make a giant text file, copy, paste it into Google Translate, just do that? Why can't we do that?
実はでもそんなにね簡単なことにはないんですね。
Well, actually, it's not quite that simple.
修正がある場合は、即座に対応できるような、運営ものなのでね、修正がある場合は即座に対応できるような作りになってるんですね。なので直接ゲームにですね、もうテキストを書き込んじゃってるというような作りになっているところがあります。
So since this game needs to be able to, for us to make revisions immediately as necessary, since it's an operations game, there aren't any text files per se, and we're writing the script directly into the game.
そのためですね、テキストファイルがなくてですね。
Wow, there is a long process. If you got a long story, you have to build and test the game.
So therefore, we
it's
need to
easy,
first
man.
Take that text file out of the game, and then we have to work on that, and then we have to put the translated one back in.
Ouch. If they miss any of the translation text, it will be as the error that as we've seen before.
So this doesn't really happen in the English translated version, but for the other languages, sometimes there are kind of occasions where something hasn't been translated, and I'm really sorry about that.
ここはどうしてもゲームの作りの問題なのでね、 見つけたらすぐ直しますんで、問題あったらすぐ教えてください。
And unfortunately, that's just a result of how this game is kind of constructed. And so if you find a translation that got missed, please let us know.
Yeah, so I guess it's not just as easy as just copy and pasting over. We've seen some of those errors before, but that just speaks to how complicated it is as opposed to just, typing it out and putting it in as a story text. And I guess that's essentially how localization happens. So. That's pretty interesting, actually, because I would think, all of us think that it's just that easy, but then after talking with you guys, it's much more complicated than just what we had all thought previously, so it was pretty cool to hear about that. So next up, we're going to ask our special guest here a couple of questions, as long as we have time. And the first one's going to be for Itsugi-san, why is maintenance necessary?
はい、そうですね。メンテナンス、一つはですね、メンテナンスなんで必要かっていうとですね、ゲームのマスターデータを更新をしております。このマスターデータがユーザーがですね、遊んでる途中に差し替えてしまうと、データの破損が起きかねません。なので、それが起こらないように、メンテナンスを入れているというのが、理由の一つです。
Yes, so one of the reasons is that we update the game's master data during maintenance. So if we were to switch it out while users are still playing, the game data could be damaged. And so in order to prevent that, we go into maintenance.
はい、またですね、各プラットフォームにバイナリーが反映されるまでの時間だったりとかですね、その反映中にですね、もし遊んでしまうとですね、サーバーの情報とですね、実際に、各端末上ですね、ユーザーさんが遊んでる端末上でですね、データの差異が生じてしまって、この場合もやはり、不整合が起こったりとかしてしまいます。それからもう一つ、バイナリーが単純にですね、アップロードしきるまではですね、ちょっと待つしかないので、この時間を確保するために、メンテナンスをしています。
So, of course, another reason why is that when we make those updates, we don't want players actually on the game because there might be some discrepancies if we're updating the master binary versus what is being loaded on the client side on the device. And so we need to have that sort of forced time where we don't have any players touching the actual code. This is a physical reason, but it just takes physical time for that build to be updated. So that's why we have to take the time for maintenance.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense there. So our next question up we have for Sieghard. Was there a boss in the game that had an unexpected response when you actually put it in, like something went wrong or something like that?
Yes. One of the bosses that the team had a blast in creating was the Rumble of Marlborough. We wanted to create a very tough challenge that all our players can enjoy. However, the response that we got after release was far-fetched from what we initially anticipated. We received a lot of feedback from players that the fight was too difficult and there's a lot of frustration trying to defeat both the boss and the ads at the same time. But thankfully, we had an awesome community, and as the game progresses, we can see that a lot of players explore and find different tactics to defeat the boss, and they started to make videos, provide strategies, advise each other, and give tips on how to clear the fight. And actually, that gave us a lot of valuable feedback and experience towards creating the future content.
You waste a lot of energy on us.
So, Itsugi-san, what are some
I
things in
spent like
operation that you have found to be troubling or something like that?
energy just to find the right solution.
バイナリーをアップロードするんですけど、全然反映されない時があるんですね。24時間ぐらい待たされる時とかもあるんですけども、この時はですね、日本版もグローバル版もですね、等しく祈るしかありません。
Yes, you bring up a good question. Whenever we upload the code into the Apple Store, sometimes we have cases where it's not reflected at all, and we just sit there and have to wait, sometimes even upwards of 24 hours before the thing gets reflected. And so we literally just have to sit there and just pray that both the global version as the Japanese version as well.
Yeah, we've all experienced the 24-hour thing a couple of times. We know, at least some of us know exactly what's going on there. So next up we have a question for Iwasaki-san. how long does it take to make one unit? Like how many hours or days does it take?
だいたい1体作るのに関して言うと性能だけで言うとですねだいたい3週間から1ヶ月ぐらいを見ていますいつもはい。
So whenever we are working on the units and say let's take for example abilities, the functionality of the units, it takes about 3 weeks to 1 month to create that.
ただ一番時間がかかるのは実はドットの制作なんですね。
But actually what is the most time consuming is the creation of the pixel art.
ドットはですねまずイラストを描いてからさらにそれをドット化し今度はそれをアニメーションさせなければいけません。
So with pixel art, we have the illustration to be drawn first, and then we would sort of translate that as pixel art, and then we have to add movement and animation.
ですから大体ドットのユニットグラフィックができるまでに大体2ヶ月実装の2ヶ月前ぐらいからの発注をするようにしています。
So with that in mind, whenever we do work on creating pixel art units, we would have to work back and sort of put in the request about 2 months before we plan to actually implement it.
Sounds like a long time. We were talking about the pixel art last time, so it's all of this different stuff that has to go together to make a unit, which is a very long process that I didn't think would be that long, but it's cool to know about.
A long time.
But Sieghard, this is kind of interesting. What is a thing in the game that you would like to see implemented, or maybe to be determined, or something you just like to see in the game?
Well, there are several areas that we're looking into right now that we'd like to address in the game. So for example, it's still quite early at this point, but we would like to try different ways to make lower rarity units useful in the game so that players will not always have to feel the need to always only pick 7 stars and very strong characters, and they can enjoy bringing their favorite characters into battle. So yeah, that's something that we're looking at.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would definitely enjoy that if we could get that done. But guys, unfortunately, we're reaching the end of our dev panel here today. So I'm going to be asking for closing remarks from our guest here, and we're going to start with Utsugi-san, if you could.
はい。そうですね。本当にもう朝のこの時間帯からすごく多くのユーザーさんが来てくれて本当にグローバル版もありがたいなと思うのと、これからもですね、僕は国内版のディレクターなので、そちらで動くことになるのですが、引き続きチャレンジングなアップデートをたくさん入れていければなと思いますので、引き続き遊んであげてください。よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
So yeah, just seeing everybody gathered here at such an early time in the morning, I'm really happy to see, and I'm very thankful for the appreciation that you have for the global version. And me personally, I am the director on the Japanese version, and my primary activities are on that end. But I mean, I would still love to continue implementing more challenging content that people can enjoy. So I hope you continue to stay with us and enjoy the content moving forward as well. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, Iwasaki-san, if you could.
Okay. 皆さん、グローバルエクスクルーシブユニットは好きですか？
So I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys like global exclusive units?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. これからもですね、我々はグローバル版に関して言うと、新しい魅力的なエクスクルーシブユニットをどんどん作っていこうと思って今計画をたくさんしています。ですからご期待をして待っていただければと思います。
Yes, our team is continuing our plans for providing more global exclusive units that are fresh and new, as well as very appealing. And so I'm hoping that people get excited for it and look forward to what we have in store.
Thank you. And last but not least, Sieghard.
We will be
I would
waiting.
like to thank everyone who took their time to come down to the venue, as well as viewers who are watching the stream to celebrate Fan Fiesta with us. FFBE would not have come so far without the love and support that you guys have for the game. So it has been a very exciting and a rewarding journey for us so far, and we look forward to continue to push out new and fun content that we hope you will enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we've heard from our special guests, but let's hear from our producers. Hirono-san, if you could.
そうですね、少しでも中身のことをね、垣間見れたんじゃないかなと思いますが、いかがでしたでしょうか。
Well, I think we were able to give you at least a little glimpse of what goes on behind the scenes. What did you guys think?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Interesting.
あとごめんなさい、ちょっと全然関係ない話になっちゃうんですけど、僕ね若干I feel a little cold.
Also, this is a totally unrelated thing, but I feel a little
なんかここから見てると皆さんもちょっとねこう寒いなとかこうやってやってらっしゃるような方がいらっしゃるんだよね。
And I feel like looking out into the audience, I feel like some of you are kind of shivering or looking kind of cold.
ちょっと寒いよね。
A little cold, right?
じゃあちょっと会場の温度上げてもらっていいかな。
Can we please get the arena a little warmer, please?
That's what the people really want. But you guys can also just go run the obstacle course
Yeah,
and
run
you
it a
get
couple
really
times.
warmed up.
Temperature's
Believe
gonna
me.
go up.
Yeah, either do that or the
that one-
field slash.
that one's even-
That one
more.
will get your heart racing, I promise.
Thank you very much.
Fujimoto-san.
そうですね、こうやってですね、ゲームの向こう側にいる人たちのことを常に僕たち考えていて、彼がね、今言ったようにですね、ここにいる人たちのこともよく見てるんですね、やっぱお客さんのことを、プレイヤーの皆さんのことを。
So yes, we, as Hirono-san just said, we're looking out into the audience. We also want to kind of get a glimpse into the other side of the game screen, if you will, who the players are. And so we also are kind of looking out and seeing your reactions.
で僕たち、このここ
Right,
にいる
we will
ゲームデザインの人たちもですね、みんなそのユーザーさんの声、こうやって直接お会いできることはあまりないんですけれども、先ほども話した通りコミュニティの声であったり、C&S、コミュニティなんだ、CS に来るコメントであったり、またはね、そういう先ほどの数字であったりとかをいろいろ見ながらですね、いろいろ考えて作っております。
And so when we're designing the game, we really want to hear the users' voices. Unfortunately, we don't have too many opportunities like this where we can hear your voices directly. But we do keep in consideration all of the voices of the community, as well as the inquiries that come through customer service, as well as that numerical data.
なのでね、これからもこう楽しい、内容のものにしていきますんで、ぜひよろしくお願いいたします。
And from now on, too, we're going to continue to try to bring you the most fun content that we can. So please look forward to it, and thank you for your continued support.
ちなみになんですけど、先ほど岩崎の方から、ドットの発注、キャラクター作るのに、新しいキャラクター作るのに2ヶ月ぐらいかかるよって話があったんですけれども、とするとですね、今1月の末ぐらいにあるイベントに向けてグローバルオリジナルのユニットを作ってたりもするんですよ。ここだけの話。
And actually, this is kind of just between you and me. But Iwasaki-san earlier mentioned that to create a new unit, it takes about 2 months. And I just want to let you guys know that at the end of January, there's going to be an event, and we would like to have a global original unit by that time.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Who will it be?
So please look forward to it.
Is it one of the Twitch
今怒られました。
We
members?
just got scolded.
Yeah. Why did you tell them that?
All right, well, thank you guys so much. That marks the end of our game design dev panel. But guys, don't go anywhere after this. We're going to be looking into our panel where we see if you got what it takes to battle the producers. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys for the next panel.
Bye.
Alright, waiting for that. So they will be taking a break, and we are back fighting on this. Not that bad. We got to look at how Gumis and Square Enix.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a signing session happening right now with members of our panel. There'll be a signing session with members of our panel happening very shortly. Thank you.
Yeah, Gumi and Square Enix work. So apparently, if we add new content, they have to do the localization, change all the text. They have to build and test on their system to make sure all working. That's explain why they cannot have the ongoing update like some other game where you reach that time, the update will straight away change. Hi callbacks. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'm still loading my fight. Yep. Yeah, so it's not easy for them since the framework of the game is already been built that way. Because I'm too a game designer, I also work on games. That's why I know how, at least now we know how they make the game. Yeah. Okay, so these mega characters, I mean Metal Gigendo. My hero just kill him in one turn, but we need to evoke an Esper and have 2 limit bursts. So yeah, we're gonna do a slow and painful fight. Increase his attack. Maybe just buff ourselves. Do normal attack. Hopefully it won't kill. Oh, there's a lot of damage. Okay, now the problem. Can we use item? Yes, we can. But then my team will die. Resurrection is this. To restore. There's defense. Where's the defense? We'll bring leaders back first. Okay. Ouch, that's very painful. Should I brought Phoenix down? I mean the Phoenix for the Esper. Whoa. That's not good. It's a GG for me. Yep. That's horrible. Alright, that means in this turn we need to fill the Esper gauge and kill it in one turn. This is tough. We need to find a hero that is lion-hearted, which is this. Yep. Okay. Second try. Maybe Parajake I should sort him out with, let's see, Rem. Okay. Deal fire damage. We have fire. Nope. No one can cast fire. Oh, she has fire guard. Okay. Right, let's go. Okay, they are back. Water, wind, earth. Oh, the bonus stage is really tricky. This is my second try. In order to do all the mission is tricky. In order to kill him fast is easy. So Demon Chimera is immune to almost all element. That's why I bring 2 here with a non-elemental weapon. And Nefina, we need her to buff the lightning resist. Warrior Light need to cover. Leaders will buff. And they will do normal attack. Hopefully, yep. Ram will try to do the tornado and earthquake. Wind and earth. So we need to spend some turn here to get our limit burst up and the Esper up. Actually we got Ram, we can just use the one hit KO thing. So let's try that. Leaders. Entrust to... let's do it too early to entrust. Okay, let's just do normal attack. Provoke. Okay, there we go. Now we need the rebuff again. Because Ram gonna die. KO itself to get maximum limit burst. I mean, as per gauge. And rebuff ourselves. Pump it up. Go for 2 normal attack. Or like he should have nothing to do. Maybe he do some break. Whoa, whoa, look dangerous. Okay, so now we need to kill with limit burst and trust to this hill, and maybe we need to build up another one. So we have wind and earth, we need water, so I haven't dealt any water damage to. We need to deal some water damage. Maybe cast double flood. Oops. Double magic flood. We have to remove his buff. Oh, super laggy. Hold on, guys. Okay. So now we need to. Where's the lights with us again? Ram, maybe put some healing and do some tornado. Alright, there we go. Remember to buff the resistance for lightning and dark. Alright. Hopefully this will give us more than enough. I should get more limit burst by doing this chaining. Oh wait, did we do any water damage? I think so. There we go. I think that's my highest chain ever. 107. Okay, so for the next one, this is a tough one. Although we can one turn it, we still need to do 2 limit bursts. Hopefully we can survive at least 2 turns. Maybe I need to use the ram re-raise. Alright. So yeah, we need to do some re-raise, auto re-raise. We need to provide cover. and then the rest can attack. We need at least 2 Limmy Bursts. Just 1. And we need to evoke an Esper and the Limmy Burst. Okay, great. Oh, he died twice. Okay. Oh well. Anyone survive him? Okay, do this. I need to do one more Limmy Burst. And these 2 guys need to kill the cactus. We need to evoke an Esper. How does this work? Because we need to kill with magic. Ooh, it's gonna be ugly. Okay, never mind. My team still have the re-raise. Let's do this first. Hopefully you won't die. Okay, quite a lot of damage. Defense. Oh, I need my warrior light to be alive. Okay. This is tricky. How to get rid of the berserk? And I need to kill. I'll kill with magic. Actually, we can do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Our next session, Battle Against the Producers, will commence in 15 minutes. Battle Against the Producers will commence in 15 minutes. Thank you.
Magic. Let's get the... I need to get the warrior light back on feet first. Okay, hopefully this will make the magic kill. There we go. And hopefully Berserk doesn't carry over to the next stage. Oh, there we go. Quite tough. Fire damage 3 times and kill with an Esper. Alright, come on. Wow, still have 3 reds. This I need to think a bit. So we need to deal fire damage. We take some provoke first. And gotta heal them up. Should I heal them up or just do re-raise? Cast re-raise first. And maybe just get rid of the minions. We do fire damage. Fire Raja. Fire Raja. Whoa, the red are tough. We survive. Okay, so we need to deal 1 more fire damage. Then we can summon the Esper. Maybe build the Esper first. Oh, they're like no damage at all. Very scary. Okay, so we need 1 more fire damage, but before that we need to buff our not sure this does the work. Raja again. So I want to kill this. So the next turn, we're gonna use your finisher. Oh man, this is so thick. Come on, cover. Alright, so I have no idea this will kill. Maybe we can try lower his HP first. Okay, just in case, we will try. Let's see the damage on this. Holy shit! Super tough. Okay, get rid of all the minions. I have no idea what will he do to me. Cover. I won't be using that. Get pump again. This is a giant tough wreck. Okay, as a fallen fiend, so he debuffed himself? No idea. Oh, seems like... Ooh, this is not good. I don't have a magic tank. My whole team is going to die. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's supremely hard. Wow, that's 90 energy gone. Okay, so now we know. We need a magic tank. When we kill that or the minion. Okay, let's find a hero again. Fire sword, lightning. No. Blend 2. No. Oh man, I don't have any more friends. Oh, this will do. No, this has lightning elemental. Oh, I never have. So we got no hero to do damage for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Our next
Okay,
session, Battle Against the Producers, will commence in 5 minutes. Our next session, Battle Against the Producers, will commence in 5 minutes. Please start to take your seats. Thank you.
Okay, this is hard. Unless the first boss is not immune to fire. Oh man, I have to redo all this. Okay, let me restart. Let's see, can get a hero with normal sword. And we need a magic tank. Okay, 5 minutes, they will be back. Battle with the producer. Wow, it's almost 4 AM in my time. Really need some sleep soon. Hopefully after the battle with producer, I will take a break.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we kindly ask that you please take your seats. Our next session, Battle with the Producers, will be starting in just a few moments. Please take your seats for Battle with the Producers. Thank you.
Amazing success. Alright. Okay, let's go back. Where's the storyline? So we need to swap to an Magi tank. Let's see, we got any helper? No. No. Oh, Demon Rain, okay. Mapesia. 2B. Got 2 Barbaris here. This hero has no weapon. Why? Wow. Oh man, I don't have any. Okay, there we go. There's one. 1843. Hopefully is a friend. No, it's not a friend. It's outside my friend zone. This could be very difficult. Unless I build myself another chainer. I think we can do that. We build ourselves a chainer. We have no choice. So we need a strong tank. Beast Killer, yeah. Need to swap to Beast Killer also. Let's bring her. Miss my heal. We need a Beast Killer. No dragon. Beast Killer. If so, we need to put Ifrit. Okay, then we can use actually Tidus quite useful because he can do the entrust. If not, our team we're gonna be very slow on mana regen. Maybe I can try using her to be able to tank. Okay, we replace Warrior Light with her. Hopefully it's enough. And we need a strong buffer. Okay, what do we need? Should be enough. Okay, let's try once. Wait a minute, then my hero has no people to chain with. That's the problem. I need a... Okay, I need to find maybe Olendu. Not sure Chimera, is it? Is this too light? Or 2B? No, 2B got dual weapon. CG last well? Don't think he can chain with us. Oh man, this is hard. Got no chainer. Unless I use this, you. Fire. Lightning. Dragon Lord. We have no choice but to use the non-friend unit.
Please welcome back to the stage your hosts Charlie and Clayek, as well as your amazing producers Hirono-san and Fujimoto-san.
Let's get it.
Okay, they are back.
Yes. I am so excited for what's about to happen. It's one of my favorite parts about Fan Festa, the battle with the producers.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we've reached one of the more fun parts about Fan Festa, where we can win a lot of global rewards for everybody and see if you guys have what it takes to battle against the producers.
I don't know, they look pretty strong.
ちゃんとあれですよ、今ちょっと時間があったから裏から外に出て太陽のエナジーをこう吸収してきたんでパワーがみなぎっております。
We had a little bit of downtime just now, so I went back there, I went outside, I absorbed the sunlight, and I charged my energy, so I'm ready to
He's solar powered. All right, great. Well, we're going to be playing 3 different games with fabulous rewards in line for each, obviously. But before we get to the games, we have to go over the rules. So if we could have our rules up on the slide. As you guys can see,
we will be getting
3 rounds of games that the producers and
tickets
you guys
for
as
us
the
if we
challengers
win.
will have to battle against each other. The 3 rounds are going to be each a different type of challenge. So round number 1 is going to be the producer team versus the challenger team. Round number 2 is going to be the producer team versus the challenger team, which will be including myself. And then round number 3 is going to have the producers again against you guys, but you will have Click, the mighty Click, this time around on your corner. All right, there's going to be different rewards for each round, and the best, team that wins, that's the best team that's going to get the best rewards of the best of the best of the best.
Right.
Yeah.
So sounds pretty simple, right? So what do we want to learn about? What do you guys want from this? Some prizes? Some global exclusive prizes for you guys? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. We're ready for them. Hirono-san, if you could.
はい、かなり豪華なプライズを用意してます。
We have oh my God. prizes.
もうノーエクスプレインです。説明はいらないね。
Need any explanation?
はい、という感じでございます。
So that's what we
見れ
have.
ばわかるね、みんな。
You get an idea, right?
It got so loud.
一個だけ、言っておくと、これは皆さんが勝てばの場合。
Just one thing though, this is only if you guys can win.
はい、で我々が勝つと、
If only we can
ここに
win.
書いてあるものを、半分になっちゃう。
So if we win, everything you see up here is going to be cut in half.
そしてね、2個目のラウンド2に関してはチャレンジャーがたくさん来るので勝利数に応じて報酬が変わって最悪何千もあるんで気をつけてください。
And as far as round 2 goes, this depends on how many challenger teams can win against us. So worst case scenario, this could be 0 for you guys.
Oh man.
あとですね、実際にこう出てきてくださるね、チャレンジャーの皆さんには皆さんこのこのバッグを差し上げます。
So for those of you who come up and act as our challengers, our team members, then we'll be giving you this tote bag.
これ日本で実際に売っているものなんですね。
Oh,
でまだ
they got
海
free
外で
gift.
は販売していないものなんで、今はもうここでしか手に入らないものです。
And these are sold in Japan, but not outside of Japan. So this is your one chance to get it.
Yeah.
One and only chance. All right.
Your
So,
best.
yeah, obviously we have some prizes lined up for you guys, and you guys want to win the prizes, so we can't let the producers win. We have to do our very best to beat them in their own battle.
Yeah, that's right, guys. So who thinks they're up for it to take on the producers here? We need 2 people. Let's make some noise.
Everybody.
All right, Hirono-san, if you could be the first
Oh
one.
my God. Okay. They're actually picking.
They're going to pick. That's
Yeah,
right, guys.
you
They're going to pick. Hirono-san, if you could, please.
You gotta do something fancy for him to pick you. You do a dance, do a ding. Oh, okay, he picked you anyway.
Fujimoto-san, please.
All right.
Let's go!
Over there. Left side.
All right, that was easy enough.
Alrighty.
All right, let's have our 2 contestants come up on stage. We'll have our producers take a seat right here. There you go.
どうしようかな。
Yes, please. Please have a seat. Please have a seat.
こうする？
Yes.
でもどっちからどうする？こうか。
Whichever one you want. Whichever one you want is fine.
All right,
We did have to
what is
change
your
one
name?
of the iPads to an iPhone.
You have
So
what it takes
just
to take on the
please
producers?
mindful of that.
Of course you do. I like it. What is your name?
Okay. Antonio.
Yes.
Antonio.
Okay, so this
You
one
take all these
is
producers and win all these people global prizes?
exploration. Okay.
First.
Oh no,
Of course you can. Give it up for these guys. They're going to be taking all the producers today.
Alright, please win so that we can get the awesome prizes.
You guys ready? I'm going to explain how this round is going to work, okay? So we're going to have 2 rounds. The first one is going to be a round of memory. So you're going to be matching 2 different cards next to each other. Alright? Now, both teams are going to begin at the same time, but when the guesser that's matching the pictures, as soon as that guesser is finished, an image is going to pop on the screen showing you a location in the FFBE map. Now, that location the next person will have to find on the map and go into the location and clear the exploration dungeon.
Oh,
So
okay.
once you get the picture of the place, you need to find it, and then once you do, please ask if it's correct or not, because you don't want to go into the wrong dungeon, okay? So confirm with us first, then once we have confirmed with you, there you go. Once we have confirmed with you, you can go ham on the exploration. And the first person to finish the exploration dungeon will be declared the winner.
どうしようかな。
Alright, sorry guys, give us a little bit of time to set up here.
Which one should I do?
What do you guys want to do? Who will do the matching? Okay. Alright, so Hirono-san will do the matching.
Yeah.
And
I want to
Fujimoto-san
do
will
the
do the
matching.
dungeon.
Yeah, make sure it's okay. Make sure it's right with me.
これインジャパニーズで言うと真剣衰弱ですねこれ。
So in Japanese, we call this matching game 真剣
衰弱。
From there.
Okay.
So you don't do the wrong one. Okay.
I forgot. Do we did the water damage?
So is everyone ready?
Alright,
Are you
yeah.
guys ready to go?
Yeah, come on.
All right.
Alright, I need a thumbs up. If you're ready, thumbs up.
Thumbs up
ready?
if you're ready.
準備が
Ready?
Yep.
Ready?
お願いします。
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, the matching goes first. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Go!
Matching, matching, matching. Matching, matching, matching.
All right, we are
Oh my god.
going around trying to find.
Oh, there
the
goes.
team
There's
is up
one.
down front.
There's
No!
one. There's one. Come on,
Oh,
player
where
team.
is that?
There we go. Keep going, keep going. No, one person, one person. One person.
It's
Oh, is it? Okay. Keep going, keep going.
This is a race.
Oh no. The producers
Come
are
on, player team, you got this. Yeah!
Keep going, player team. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going, keep going.
Whoa! We win!
Find this. Find this place.
The crystal tower! Crystal tower! Come on!
Doesn't
Did you
work.
find it?
ゾルダード。
Where is it?
火山。ボルケーノ。
It's a volcano.
Go, do it, do it, do it! Come on, Ceramon!
Yes, that is.
Let's go!
Come on! So exciting.
Oh, player team, you need to hurry. You need to hurry, player team.
Just pick anyone!
He's choosing his team. You better go through it quickly.
What do you mean?
Oh!
However, you need
Look at the
to-
team!
Why?
He used the wrong team!
Some epic
this
loading
loading screen
screen
come
action.
from? Go, go,
But the
go.
players are
Go.
picking it up.
Go, player, go.
Come on.
Go. There we go. There you go. Go, 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 go. 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 Come on. Chip.
Actually, the tower map has the shortest path.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh boy.
Not a single battle so far. Keep going. Keep going.
That's the good part of the tower.
Alright. Yes, there you go. There's the red. There's the red. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Now we have to clear that boss. You need to clear the boss in order to be out of the dungeon.
Oh, he got better!
Behind.
バトル。
You know what to do. You know what to do.
Take him down. Take him down. Take him down.
Oh my goodness! The player team too strong.
They have won it.
We have to see that
That's
dungeon
it,
cleared
dude.
on the screen
Great
now.
job, guys.
Player team is too strong, man.
Continue. Continue down. Just leave.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Good job! Oh, sorry, Fujimoto-san. Sorry, not sorry, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, good job, good job. Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Good job, all right.
That was fun.
Thank you so much. But I do believe we have some prizes for you guys, right?
Prizes?
Yeah, don't we have prizes for them?
As they leave.
Oh, as they leave. Okay, make sure you collect your prizes before you
Thank
get
you
down,
very
okay?
much.
One more
Let's go,
big round of
guys.
applause.
Let's go.
ちょっと多分ね、
Alright.
That was intense.
That loading
ちょっと
screen.
ね、パートナーがちょっとダメでしたね。
It was my partner. I didn't have a good partner.
ヒロノさんがね、こうめくるのが遅かったから負けちゃいまし
No,
たね。
Hirono-san was so slow at the cards.
Oh.
Oh, they're just blaming it on each other.
Yeah, they are. And they're fighting. That's good for us. They're kind of fighting a little
Yeah,
bit. So, what is our next game, Fujimoto-san?
はい、ネクストゲームはですね。
おー。
ヒロさん、僕、はい。
はい、
That's
ラウンド2では
super hard.
皆さんのコミュニケーションスキルが試されます。
Oh.
So for this one, your communication skills are going to be tested.
Blindfolded exploration ですね。
Blind exploration.
Yes, so
Might as well make the map dark, then we have to
and
walk
the other
out.
person will be actually holding the phone and trying to get through the exploration with only the help of the person next to them. So the person next to them is going to tell them, go left, go right, go up, or whichever is in the direction. And then the first person to get through the exploration is the winner, of course.
Yeah, it's a little bit different because it's not, if one team gets through, it's dependent on how many teams get through and beat the producers for the prizes. So it's not just one gets through. Everybody has to get through as fast as possible.
Yeah.
But who wants to come up and try it out, guys?
Yeah.
We're going to need
Aw.
7 people up here. We have 4 teams.
All right.
So, Hirono-san, if you could pick 2, please.
2.
はい、お願いします。
2. I want to choose a lady. Where is
Yeah, what up,
lady?
ladies?
Lady.
Ladies!
Oh.
Yeah. Just you, yeah.
All right. So that's one. We need another one.
Another one.
Yes,
Another
please.
one. Any cosplayer? Any
Oh,
cosplayers?
cosplayers.
Oh,
There's a tabby
yeah.
suit. A tabby suit.
Yeah.
All
Cosplayer?
right,
You
Fujimoto-san,
serious,
2,
bro?
please.
OK。
Is you Reagan?
Are you a lady?
Are you?
I don't know.
Were you Reagan?
じゃ
Whoa, interesting.
あ、OK。じゃあ、here。
Which
Yeah.
one?
What's the glasses? Where?
Evil? Okay, Evil, get up here.
No, this here.
Oh my god.
There's a Layla?
And
All right, one more Fujimoto-san.
What's your step?
Seriously?
What's your step?
lady, lady. Yes.
Oh, miss?
Yes.
Okay, Dark
Ah,
Phoenix,
yo,
get up here.
Nico.
Nico.
No.
Neko.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. There's a
I'm
lot
so sorry.
happening. There's a lot happening.
All right, I'm going to pick 2 now. All right, here, 1.
Maybe kill with
We're
a
gonna
magic.
slide it back because I feel unfair. Rainbow hoodie jumping up and down.
Yeah,
Rainbow?
go
Oh,
up
rainbow.
here.
Yeah. Rainbow one.
And
All right.
Charlie is going to be on the team of somebody. Got to pick the teammate.
I'm gonna pick my partner, and there's one person that I know I can entrust this task to. Hal, get up here.
Let's go.
Whoa, how?
Get up here.
He's gonna win
Do
this?
this.
All right. Can we get a recap of what the prizes are, Fujimoto-san?
はい。プライズいきましょう。プライズ next page.
これですね。まず、一つのチームが勝った場合には500ラピス。
So first, if one team wins before us, then
で、2つのチーム
you get 500 lapis.
で2つのチームだったら1000ラピスと星4確定 EX チケットですね。
If 2 teams are quicker than us, then you all get 1,000 lapis and a 4-star guaranteed EX ticket.
Wow.
チームが勝った
Come
場合
on.
には1500
We need all those prizes.
10+1 サモンチケット。
And if 3 teams win before us, then you get 1,500 lapis and 5+1 summon ticket.
Yes! That's a lot.
And if all teams are quicker than us, then you all get 2,000 lapis and 10+1 summon ticket.
Wow! Giving lapis away. Come on. Let's cheer on.
And this isn't cumulative, but rather if one team wins, then you get that one, and then 3 teams, you just get that particular prize.
Ah. Okay, come on. Ganbatte kudasai.
Of course, if no one can beat us, then you get nothing.
Oh.
If you can win, show us what you've got.
Alrighty. So you guys can go ahead and take your get ready.
Okay.
All right, so everyone, the most important thing is we got to figure out what exploration we're going to be doing, and that is going to be the junkyard.
The junkyard. So we have to find the junkyard on the map because the iPads and the iPhones are not set up with the junkyard.
Right. So guys, go to the junkyard, set up your teams, but do not hit depart. Not hit depart. It's going to be in Dornado. Yeah, Dornado.
I really want some physicals.
Oh, this is going to be intense. I'm excited.
Come on.
One of the things I do want to say to the audience is got to be quiet because they have to talk to each other. So if you cheer and yell, they may not go left, might turn into a go right, and then it's terrible from there.
Sorry, our iPad is rigged. So we keep getting connection errors. What is this?
Rigged.
iPad is rigged. Okay, Charlie.
I wish this was a joke, but it's seriously like not connecting.
Junkyard exploration. Can we set up the teams? Yes, you get right where you get the part. So.
I smell a conspiracy, Hal. Yep.
Hal.
That's alright.
Use your phone.
We'll try them.
Should be Firefox.
And honestly, you should be able to help with hitting the depart button because you might miss it and then mess everything up. So. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Alright, and then if you could just wait here, we're trying to set up. Alright. So you guys are on the depart screen? Everybody's on the depart screen? Alright, cool. Cool.
Once we get everybody blindfolded.
Alright, sorry, we're making y'all wait because we want that drama effect.
We're really going to go 100% on this. You guys know that, right?
Oh, 50%.
50%.
Please.
わかりました。じゃあ 20% でやります。
Me too, boss.
I'll go at 20%.
Yay. All right. Oh no.
It's an automatic win, right?
Yeah, I think that by default we should just be declared like one of the winning teams if our device is not working. We'll see. Sorry guys, technical
それはいいですね。いいですよ、もう最悪これ。あと1分以内にスタートできなければもうシャーリーのチームは自動的に勝ちでいいですよ。
If it looks like we're not going to be able to make this work with the next minute or so, we're just going to count you guys as an automatic win.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
I thought he said the opposite, and I was like, how dare you? How dare you? Yeah. We'll just sit pretty. We'll just be like, good luck, guys. Yeah. You can just model it.
Easy.
Come on, iPad. You can do it. You can connect if you believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
Trying a little bit more.
Yeah, sorry guys. Are you counting down? Thank you. Thank you. Keep counting. Keep counting.
Spend? Please count. Please count everyone.
Oh, wow, thank you. I'll just sit back and relax. Yep. The pressure is on.
Take your time.
Yeah, Adam, just go at your own pace.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay.
The invincible team.
Yeah, you win.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think maybe we should just move with the Okay, yep, I've gotten the go. So we're just gonna move with you guys here.
We've won one.
Yeah, we already won one. So now we just need to get everybody else to win. Craig, can you count us off? Because I'm gonna sit here and relax for a bit with Hal.
So first off, before we get started, we're gonna give the the people telling the directions a little quick look at the maps. Make sure you guys have your blindfolds on, and please show the junkyard map to our people giving instructions.
Hal's taking a nap.
Yeah, Hal's sleeping. All right, guys. Remember, try to stay quiet so they can tell them what to do. You guys ready?
Everyone ready?
We have to go through the
All right, come on.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Let's finish the entire map.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, guys, ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, Hal, move your left arm.
Okay.
Press your left arm some.
Okay, right
Your
there.
right arm some. Shake it all about.
Are we winning?
We are so winning right now.
Loading
Yeah, we did get
入っちゃったよ。
first.
Oh no, we're loading.
Already.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Can we see? There we go. There we go. We're starting to get some feed.
Left.
The Charlie team on screen is the only one that's like completely blacked out.
右。
Right.
You guys are good.
Sorry about that, guys.
右。
Oh
もう一回真ん
shit.
中からそう
This is hard.
バトルに入ったんで、左下のオート。
Oh no, player
左下の
team
もうちょっと
2.
下、
Press
もうちょっと下、
auto
もうちょっ
on
と
the
下。
bottom left.
もうちょっと下。
Yeah,
そこ
it's junkyard.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。あ、一回もう一回。それオッケー。もうそこは触っちゃダメ。
Okay.
Oh, but player team 2 is doing really good though.
Oh. How they even know where's the button for battle?
バトルはね。タップ、ワンタップ。
They're
はい、上、右。
good. Oh no, player 3.
Right up.
They went
Alright,
quite a
then
few like mage units.
はい、そのままです。バトル入りました。そのままです。
オートだ、オート。
Three Reno was in the same
Autoだから
account. That's one
オートだからバトルです。
for Super TMR. Lovely. Oh, good job.
もう一回タッ
Okay.
プ。タップ。右。
There you go. There you go.
だ。
Wow, you guys are really good at giving directions. I don't know that I would have been able to do this, to be quite honest with you. I'm sorry.
You guys think I should get some
あ、大丈夫で
seats
す。
out?
一回バトル入りました。待って。
Oh my goodness.
はいは
Oh
い。
goodness. Oh wait, I don't have
終わ
to
った
like
タップですね。
feel my neck. 'Cause now it's up
もう一
here.
回タップ。
There you go.
左。あ、左。
I
あ、もう
wasn't
下。
showing for a little bit.
左。宝箱取りましょう。
All right.
あ、もうちょい上。左。
Treasure chest.
OK。
I know. Charlie team's just like that.
上。これ全部取るでいいんだよね。アイテム全部取るでいい。はい、上。
So we're trying to get all the items, right?
もう一回バトル入りました。これ
Yeah, I don't know where they went. I think they went into a dead
To
end.
decide who's as far as they need to be because this is a big map.
It is. And Junkyard has a lot of battles too.
はい、終わり。で、左。あ、上。
I know.
左。
Shadow
下。
Seven
Team
Star.
2!
左。あ、
Come on, team
上
two.
戻りましょう。
Oh,
もうちょい。もうちょい。
oh,
Oh,
trying it.
Team
Two.
2!
もうちょい。左。下。あれでもいい。
Little bit up.
言っていいな。
行っていいな、下。
Up, up.
下。
There you go. Beautifully done.
Team 2's almost there!
Come on!
Come on, team two.
で、下ですね。
Come on, team two.
これあれなんだ。
I mean, come on, every team.
This is
Like-
ゴールまで
intense.
行けばいいんです。
ゴールまで行っ
Oh.
ごめんなさい、なんかアイテム取らなきゃいけないと思う。
I remember them being pretty tough, but I mean, that one went down like it was nothing, so.
そうです。下行って、
Thank
ちょ
God for
い
seven
右の
stars,
ちょい
right?
下です。下。あー、下。左下。左もう一回行って。
Oh, come on, player
下
one.
行って。
Come on,
も
player
うちょい、
three.
右
Player
で
two
下。
is almost
Player
done.
2 is so
There
close.
There we go, player two.
右斜め。
Player
あ、
two.
そう。
Making some good
あ、その
time.
まま。あれ、こっち、あ、違った。ごめんなさい。間違えた。
Oh no, I'm in
あ
a
間違えてた。左
There you go.
斜
Now
め。
player two just needs to check out of that
あ、そう、そ
dungeon.
のままでいい、そのままでいい。
Battle is
左
one.
斜
Get
め。
out of there. Get out.
もう一回。
Don't continue. Just leave. Just leave.
Okay, not enough MP.
There we go.
That's 2!
That's two
Congratulations!
win.
右です。
Welcome to the
メッ
winners
センジャー
club.
メッセンジャー
We're sitting right here.
あ、やめた方がいい
Oh no, the producer team is at the boss battle.
もうちょっとバトルした方がいい
We should battle a little bit more.
Yeah, you
もう
should
ちょっとエクス
go.
プロレーションした方がいい
Should we explore a little bit more?
じゃあ
You want them to
You
be
know what?
going?
We should use some cheat sheets.
You should collect some LB crystals. Limit burst crystals.
How did you find this?
Yeah.
I have no
Collect some more limit burst crystals.
How did you find this?
Don't tell them that they have it already. Come on, player team 1.
Come on, player team 1, you got this.
Do it. Oh, all missions. Look at you.
Oh, Shelly team is super
blindfolded.
very completed.
Come on, keep tapping on that something approaches.
Yo,
Okay.
Adrian!
There you go.
2がクリアしました。お
Uh-oh, team 2 cleared.
All right. Come on, player team 1.
7名
Get moving. Player team 3, what's going on?
上行っていただいて。
Let's get to the boss. Let's get to the boss.
あ、そう。
Let's get to the
ま
boss.
だクリアしてないチームあんの？
まだね、チーム1とチーム3がクリアしてないですね。
Team 1 and Team 3 look like they're still going.
で、当然シャリーのチームはクリアしてます。
Sally's team is cleared.
で、タップです。タップ。
Yeah, help him out.
下、右、
Oh,
Alright.
oops, I tripped.
上。で、それはいいです。あ、ダメだった。右下。
Oh, I gotta watch where I
そう
walk.
はいで、左。
Oh, weird!
上。
Good job. Good job, player team
サブクエ
1.
ストを受けましょう。
Now make sure that you press that leave button.
はい。ダンカン。
They're trying to get in on that side quest action.
で、左です。
That's what
The
that
producers are
is.
talking to a drunk person.
I don't think people understand the importance of side quests.
Well,
I'm a
what did I
very big
mean?
side quest fan myself. I spend more time on side quests than main story a lot of the
Wait.
time. They're just
Ready.
fun. It's like
just
helping random
Leave,
people.
leave.
で、上。
Hey, that's 3.
Good job, team 1.
Yeah,
Team
relax
3, you
over
need
here.
to come through. Team 3 needs to come through with that final win so we can claim all those
チーム
rewards.
3遅いね。大丈夫かな？
Team 3 is lagging a little bit. Are you guys okay?
チーム3どうなってんの？迷ってんの？
Hey,
Are you
what's
guys
going on?
チーム3迷いすぎじゃない？
Come on,
Three,
team
you're a
3.
little lost over
じ
there.
ゃあ上行っていた
All
だ
right,
い
you
て。
guys are getting
Come
close.
on.
Oh no, come on, Team
Somebody
3!
should have come with Germanus
ちょい
boots
左。
equipped.
ちょい右でした。ごめんなさい。右。
Spam that escape.
右。
Spam it.
上。斜め左。あ、斜め左上ですね。あー、ちょっと行っちゃっ
I
た。
know. Or
バトル、バトル、バトル。
Go.
ジャスト。
Or Diabolos.
This is a really close
Yep.
race, actually, for this last team to make it through.
隠しの
Before the
Come on,
宝
player
箱を取り
team
ます。
3.
Like, almost
Can I go for
identical.
them rewards?
せっかくなんでね。
Yeah, we want to get all the hidden items.
There we go. You're almost there. Just keep going.
Alright, final battle, come on!
Headed to that boss battle. Let's do the
バトル、バトル、バトル。
damn thing.
Here we go.
ボス行こうかな。
Here we are.
All right, cheer him on. Come on, it's the last fight.
左下。
Oh no, this turn 3!
Come on, player team 3.
左下。そう。右下、右下。
Oh.
あ、待て。バトル
Are
入
we
る。
really trying to use abilities?
There it is.
I was gonna say, I was like, okay. Can't we just like one shot? There you go.
We got it,
Finish it
LB.
with style.
Let's
Finish
see
it
it.
with style.
Alright, we survive.
で、もうちょい上をタップです。
Alright, here we go.
あ、それノーだった。今回右。
Ooh, is it gonna be enough?
イエスを押さないといけない。もうちょい上をタップです。もうちょい上。ここ、そう。あ、ノーだった。
Oh no, we tapped now.
もう一回右。上。
There we go.
Go. That's player 3. He's got to leave. He's got to leave.
これでバトルです。オッケー。
Leave.
タップ。
Right, come on.
どうなった？
ギリギリで負けました。
You did
I
real
think
strong.
we just lost barely.
There you go.
いやーなんか途中隠し宝箱まで取ってた気がするんだけど。
そうそう。
Like during the middle there, we were getting those hidden treasure boxes
はい。
too. For some
まあちょっとこれ藤本さんはねあれですね。修行のためにこのままこれから全部 MC しますんで。
I think Fujimoto-san should try to level up his own ability by blindfolding himself throughout the entirety of this event.
Yes.
I think that's dangerous. That's very dangerous. All right, well, I think we are okay to come back up on stage. Great job,
Thank you very
everyone.
much for
Give them
playing.
a big hand of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that's it
for
for
playing.
this game. Make sure that you guys
for
collect your
playing.
prizes on your
Thank
way
you.
out. Thank you so much for participating. Much love for Howell, who just kind of just hung out with me. Thank you. I did what I could. I did what I could. All right, thank you guys. You're good to go. We're gonna be moving on to the next segment real soon.
Right.
いやいや、ちょっと
思いのほか難しいですね、やっぱしね。
そうですね、あとはもうね、あえてこうちょっとパワーを落として 20% で戦ったけど、それでもちょっとね、僕らのが若干早かったなっていうの、ちょっとチーム3大丈夫だったから。
That was more difficult than we were initially expecting, but despite that, we did lower our energy to 20% earlier. Our efforts were at 20%, and yet still Team 3 was struggling quite a bit. Team 3, are you okay?
Oh, Team 3. You're getting burned.
So, do we get the reward? I think we did get all the reward.
Well, maybe we should get along to the third game. Fujimoto-san, what is our third game?
はい、3つ目のゲームはですね、ボスランリレーレース。
Okay, bus run relay race.
Yeah, so it sounds pretty exciting, and I need 4 players to come up and be on my team.
Players.
So Clegg is
So
gonna pick
we're going to be going against the 2 producers for this, but we're going to learn a little bit more about it before we go and pick our people.
That's right. Let me explain how the relay race works first of all. All right, one person is going to need to finish the first task, second task, third task, fourth task in order for the next person to go and do the next activity. There's 4 different activities total, and then the grand finale will actually be a boss battle against Elifakeris.
Right.
Yeah.
And these aren't made to embarrass us or make us look dumb or anything like that, is it?
Oh, well, I don't know. That's for them to decide whether we look dumb on stage or not. But this time around, the activities were picked with very specific processes in mind behind how we play FFBE.
That's right. All right, now we're going to pick my 4 warriors to come up and battle with me. Shali, could you pick 2?
Me? You want me to pick 2?
Pick 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa, warriors.
You got to impress me if you want to come up here. Oh, I don't know. You impress me. Get up here. You can't do the same thing. Let me see.
Someone did a split.
Something else. Somebody else. I don't know. I want to pick somebody in the back, but I can't see that far. All right, Repeat, get up here.
All righty, I'm going to pick 2 now. I'm going to go with UA shirt.
UA, nice.
And I want to try to get somebody in the way back. Okay. With the light.
With the light, all right.
Nice.
All right, everybody get up here. Get up here, come to your leader. Warriors of light, unite behind your leader. Okay,
Yep.
So while Clake's team is determining their positions, we do need to recap the prizes that we are going to get for this activity. So Hirono-san, could you tell us what we can expect?
そうですね。そこだよね。
ハンデがね。
ハンデはね、結構つけないといけないかなと。そうそう。
Yeah, well, for prizes, first we have to have a considerable handicap.
なんで、僕らはね、
そうそうそう。
2人で4人分の。
4人いても全然ね、我々2人いれば十分です。
そうですね。正直ね、通常の業務でいうと1人で10人以上仕事してるんで。
So we're taking on for a team of 5 with just the 2 of us. But on a day-to-day basis, I usually do the work of 10 people by myself. So this should just be a snap.
He's not fazed by it. Okay, so as a reward, what can we expect? Yes, as a reward.
プライズ。
ああ、プライズね。
Yes, please. I think that's what they're here for.
Prize.
Yes, prize.
ね。ああ、プライズです。
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
They're a little bit flustered from the last round. Give them a second to kind of recollect.
Prize.
There we go, right there. Adam has it right there for you.
Yeah. 5-star guaranteed 10 plus 1.
A 5-star guaranteed 10 plus 1.
That's right. So if you guys manage to beat the producers, you'll get a 5-star guaranteed 10 plus 1
I wonder, do we get those two?
Take on their position.
Yep.
Are you guys ready?
どっちがやりましょう先に。
じゃあちょっとどっちが先にやるかじゃんけんで決める。
交互にやるから。
All right, to decide who's gonna start the first activity by
Okay,
playing.
75% now.
ペーパーシザーズ。はい。はい。
よしじゃあ
Yeah. Awkward.
I thought it was supposed to make it easier for them to pick.
じゃあ最初
最初。
Okay.
The sun goes first.
All right. So we have a couple of activities here. Does everybody know what they have to do?
2番目なんだっけ
Everybody's aware? Okay. So are you going to do the boss trial then?
We're gonna do the
Oh, okay. The Mighty Click is going to be taking on the boss. All right. Woo. What you have to do over here, this is our summon pool. Get it? Pool. Ha. Gotcha.
Wow.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Anyway, let me explain it like part by part. Give me a second. So the first station that we have over here is the
Okay.
equipment
So
station.
the
Before
threshold
you
is
set out onto
80%.
any battle, you need to equip your units to be able to dive into the metal of the fight. So we have Deku over here. Deku is going to have to put on 10 shirts, one over the other, as quick as you can. This will signify our equipment side of things. You think you can handle that?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, very good. And so our second post over here, we're going to be showing some anagrams. This is going to signify the strategy part of FFBE. You're going to be looking at the anagrams, you're going to decipher them. They're going to be 3 total, and you're going to be writing them on that post board, okay? As fast as you can. All right, then we're going to move on to over here. This part signifies the grinding that we all have to do in order to level up all of our units, all right? You're going to put that ball in between your legs, and you're going to cross the stage all the way to this mark, right here. And then you're gonna go right back with the ball between your legs. And the first person to do that will be declared the winner on this side. Then the last thing, well, not the last thing, number 4. We have, again, our summon pool, as I was trying to explain before. This signifies the struggle that we all face when we're trying to fish for that rainbow in a pool of infinite blues. Am I right? Yeah, I think we've all been there.
あ、これはね、俺すごい得意ですよ。だったら。
I'm actually really good at this.
It matches his shirt.
Rainbow power.
BT dubs. All right. So what you're going to be doing over here is you're going to find 5 rainbows to set up your team in here, but you can only use one hand. So I want you to fish for these rainbows with the one hand. Oh, he's already counting them. You can see them right there. Wait, I shouldn't have said that out loud. I'm sorry. I messed up your strategy. My bad. All right. Okay, and then once the 5 rainbows have been found, that's when we can build the final team that Clegg is going to take to beat Elifakeras. We all got that?
Yeah.
Everybody knows what they have to do?
Excuse me.
Are we ready? Yes.
Can I take off my jacket?
Oh, please do.
Can I?
Oh, okay. He didn't go with it. It's fine. All right.
Thank you.
He is ready. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Counting down.
Oh, can I take my glasses?
Oh, please. Please do. Okay. Do you want to take off your shoes?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was just kidding, but okay. All right.
All right.
Are we ready? Are we ready? 3, 2,
Come on, let's win it
go.
for our
Shirt,
ticket.
shirt.
Go, go.
Go.
どういうことこれでいいの
Do my
That's one. Oh, please be careful with your microphone.
逆かな
That's 2. Keep going, keep going.
逆かなこれ
They seem to be.
3. Go, go, go. For so much equipment, am I
頑張れ
right?
頑張れ。2枚。そう。
Go, go. Oh,
You
I'm
got your
sorry if I
weapons,
break
you
the
got your
mic, guys.
shields. You gotta equip all those abilities. accessory am I gonna bring this time?
I don't know why, but all of these are going on reversed right now.
Yeah,
Reverse.
they're all reversed for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see. Oh, we're on the home stretch. We're at the home stretch. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, Deku.
Go.
Come on, Deku. You can do this. One more. One more. One more. Oh, come on. Oh, he chose to put it on like the most difficult way possible. I don't know why. Okay. All right. Excellent. Go. You gotta decipher them. There we
It
go.
must be very hot under there.
What is that? What is that? Okay. Oh, I think you got the numbers a little bit mixed up. Okay, I hear a lot of helpful hints from the audience. Can you guys be a little bit louder though?
Sakura, Ifrit, Crystal.
Right, now, it's time to grind.
Go.
You can do it. Oh, don't drop it. Oh, you gotta start over.
Go.
Don't drop it.
Oh man, the ball looks like it's gonna pop.
Can we get the anagrams up for Fujimoto-san? Can we get the anagrams up, please? There we go. There you go.
Oh man, this is hard.
Come on, you can do it. Think of the ball as your unit. Yeah. There you go. All right. You can do it. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Come on. Okay, there you go. Reposition yourself. Kinda. Hold on. Could you adjust just for a second?
Okay.
Delay.
Go.
Shelly trying to delay.
Start over.
Go.
Slow and steady wins the race.
It's really
Slow and
hard,
steady wins the
guys.
race. No. Hey. Slow and steady wins the race. And we're clear. All right. Fish for them rainbows.
Go.
2, 3, 4. Go, Click.
All right,
Good job.
Oh, nice.
So fast. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Go.
Hirono-san's still going at it. Oh, is it loading?
Go slowly.
Dang. Okay.
Careful. Go fast. Go fast.
Go fast.
But careful.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. There we are, Click. You know what to do. Know what to do. Come on, Fujimoto-san. You're supposed to be good at this.
3, 4.
There we go. One more.
5.
One more.
Five.
There you go. All right. So who is going to battle if Akaras? Is Hirono-san going to battle? You have to run over here. Go. You are so huge right now.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can come have a seat over here if you guys like. All right, time to battle with Akaras. You can go have a seat.
ランク200だ、すごい。
There we go. Everybody,
So
let's cheer them on.
very interesting.
Let's cheer them on. Come on.
パーティーが
わからん、決まってんのかな。ほう。風で一気に行くのね。
Oh, so we're just going in with
How we
wind.
doing? Let's see. Look at that chaining action. All right. Let's see what's going on here.
はい。
Let him do his thing. He's a professional at this.
He's not yellow, he's leveled up.
It's all right.
Yeah, you can still bust.
Oh.
That's magic. Yeah.
Let's do it. Only 59% left.
Oh, he misclicked.
A little bit farther.
Let's break that Olympicaris so he goes down smoothly.
Oh, no, not repeat.
Go.
いいのかな。
Ruined it.
I'm gonna beat it. Is it okay if I beat it?
倒すよ。
I'm just gonna defeat him.
Whoa.
Oh my god, if they beat Olympicaris on the first turn, I'm gonna have a cow. Like right here on stage. Oh my god, no, don't do that. Stop.
Not strong enough.
Stop. Okay. All right.
50%あれ倒せなかった
Like, no
Able to
pressure.
do it
But
on
the
time.
producers are at 79% right now.
あれタイミング間違えた
There we go.
Let's go, baby.
We
Good job.
did it. We did it.
Let's go. Let's all go together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, team. 1, 2, 3, team.
Yeah. Good job, everyone. Well, we're gonna leave it at 65% because we already have our fabulous winners here. One more big round of applause.
Thank you very
For
much
our winners here.
I think the producer
Make sure you guys get your prize when you
need to
walk
play
out
more
that
of his
way.
game
Alright?
because the
There you
account
go.
looks like
How did that feel?
There's some pressure
wasn't
there at the end.
properly
I
set up.
hit repeat instead of reload.
Oh, gotcha. That's all right. Hirono-san, are you okay?
so much fun.
ビルドアップしたらこんな
Oh, okay. You've been working out.
I'm build up yeah
Okay.
Yeah, I'm built now.
All right.
So it looks like we won 3 games. Producers won 0. So what did we end up winning, guys?
What are our rewards?
はい。じゃあ今回のリワードは、トラストモーグルの 100% が2つ。
So
Oh,
first of
we got
all, we're
2.
giving you 2 100% trust Moogles,
Wow.
で、10プラス1サモンチケット。
a 10 plus 1 summon ticket,
Yeah.
あと星5確定の10プラス1チケット。
a 5-star guaranteed 10 plus 1 ticket,
Yeah.
Wow. That's a big one.
4000ラピス。
and 4,000 lapis.
4,000.
こちらをね、プレイヤーさん全員にプレゼントします。
And we're giving this to all of the
All
players.
Everybody gets a piece of
Everybody at
that.
home.
Exactly. So even if you couldn't make
Happy
it,
New Year, everyone.
Oh, I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we are over the moon with these prices, and everybody worked so hard. So thanks again for doing all of that, because it gets crazy up
Yes,
here.
it does.
All right. Well,
難しかったですね
That was hard.
まあでもちょっと難しかったけどこの対決をして良かったことがあります
It was difficult, but there was something good that came of it.
筋肉がついたこと
I gained muscle.
Wow. Cool.
All right, guys, let's give one more round of applause to all of our players that came up on stage. Thank you guys so much for winning those prizes for us.
Okay.
all right. Well, that does
So
it
much
for our
fun.
battle with the producers, but fear not, because we do have a lot more amazing stuff to come, and our producers have a really big surprise for you guys coming up here really soon. So make sure that you guys are trying out all the activities in the meantime. And
That's
we'll
right.
see y'all later.
And next up, we're going to have our community panel. You guys want to be here for this. You guys are going to be able to hear what the producers say to those questions that we talked about. And we'll see you guys then. So we'll see you next time.
All right. That's it. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Gonna take a sleep now. It's 4 a.m. almost 5 a.m. in my time. And hope you guys subscribe to my channel. We will be having more of this soon. And see you again. Bye!